Batono Araik. Batono Levon.
We are now in the village of Aspera, the Ninotsminda region, looking for Araik, Arthur, Anichka, Harutin, Rosa, Arkady, Grisha, Karlan, Rubik and Ophelia. To hear the Central Election Commission tell it, 92% of the population of the Aspar village voted for Georgian Dream. It's quite an accomplishment. So we came down here to ask the locals, what was it about the oligarch's party that they found so compelling? Nobody appears to have lived here for many years. All the houses are abandoned. Some don't even have roofs. Aspara is a ghost town. Nobody lives in this place, where 92% of voters voted for Georgian Dream. Based on the official records, a total of 27 people participated in the election, and 25 of them voted for the Georgian Dream. We went from door to door, but could not find even 5 people, let alone 25, in this village. By the look of it, it appears that the village had been deserted a long time ago, as all homes are abandoned. There is not a single soul here, yet somehow local residents showed up at the election. Georgian Dream won by landslide here. Precinct 30 of the Ninotsminda region was set up in the house of Aravik Antoniani. We met a shepherd here, and he told us that locally registered voters have long moved to Armenia, but a few were bussed in on the election day, and they cast votes on behalf of everyone else.
Citizens arrived from Yerevan in a minibus to take part in the elections. Voting was held in that house right there. It's been many years since the locals deserted this village and moved to Armenia. It seems like they were persuaded or intimidated to come. Otherwise, why would they travel such a long distance to get here?
Ninotsminda, as a whole, is a record holder. Georgian Dream received 88% of votes here, which is up from the 2020 elections. However, conditions in the villages of Ninotsminda are unbearable, and the villages are being emptied. Village of Zemo Samsari in Akhalkalaki are not any different. 191 citizens turned up at the election here, and 94% of them voted for Georgian Dream.
All the young people go away from here. These houses are empty.
How did so many people show up to the elections if they all left? Ophelia did not go to the elections. She says that local governor took her passport. Probably. This is how Georgian Dream got 180 votes in an empty village. Did you go to the election on the 26th?
I don't know what you are talking about.
Did our people take your passport?
Yes.
People are afraid and refuse to talk in front of the cameras, so we filmed secretly. We told the residents that we were from the Georgian Dream and that we came to check if they received their payments for the votes. Many citizens here confirmed that they received 150 lari. How did the elections go in the village?
Fine.
How much did they give you? How much did you receive? Use Eli lari.
I don't know.
150 lari?
Yes, 150 lari.
The same goes for all the households here, or did we give the money only to our voters?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
How many households got their payments? Do we still owe someone?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
Based on the case of Armen Oganessian, we've established that the governor of Great Samsari handed out 100 or 150 lari to those voters who still remain in this mountainous region to make them vote for Georgian Dream. Passports were collected from the locals ahead of time, and the local election commission members, who served the oligarch's team, did the voting. The number of ballots collected at local election precincts was so high that locals can't believe it was possible. How can 180 supporters of the Georgian Dream appear in the empty village?
They promise to pave the road, but they don't do it. They promise to supply natural gas, but they don't do it. They don't care about people and only remember this village once in every 4 years. The turnout was so high this year, and that it seems like that even the dead have voted.
Hello, I am a representative of Georgian Dream. This is 21-year-old Siusheta from the village of Aragva. She is married and lives in Didi Samsari. According to law, she should have voted at the place of registration, but she voted in both precincts. So, you're married here, aren't you?
Yes.
Where are you registered? Where are you from?
Aragva, the other village.
Did you vote here or there?
Both here and there.
In both precincts?
Yes, yes.
Now this is the village of Tirkna. It is also nearly deserted. On the day of the crucial election, 61 voters turned up at the election precinct. Absolute majority of them voted for Georgian Dream. The village, however, is a place of great hardship. Elena told us that the village governor took her passport on the eve of the election and paid her 100 lari in exchange for her vote.
They were from 41.
41, right?
Yes.
And they gave you 150 lari?
Yes, they did.
150 or 100?
I know that I received 100 lari.
And where is 50 lari?
I don't know, they just took my passport and told me it would be 100 lari.
So they gave you 100 lari?
Yes, why should I lie to you so early in the morning and on an empty stomach? I haven't even had breakfast yet. Our new governor told me, "Here, Elenjan, you will get 100 lari." I don't know anything else. They gave me the cash for the election.
Where did the remaining 50 lari go? Hello, good morning. We are from Georgian Dream. We've just arrived here. Can you meet me, Repsik?
Yes,
Where are you? Where can we meet?
I am in the village now.
Well, where shall we meet? Will you come out? I am here in the yard.
Yes.
Well, then we will wait for you. Come over, Repsik. She said that she'll come out. You are a good girl, Elena. So then we met Repsika. Repsika is a member of the Precinct Election Commission. She also confirmed that the local governor gave 100 lari to the voters in exchange for voting for the Georgian Dream.
They said to vote for them, and then they would give you 100 lari. The local governor. Yes, the local governor told us so, and then he gave us 100 lari.
Correct. 150 lari was set aside for each family. Why did they give you only 100? We allocated 150.
Perhaps he kept it to himself.
I see. What is your local governor's name and surname? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Martin Galestian.
And he is a governor of which village?
My village.
This is not all. It turns out that those voters who are registered in this village but did not come to the elections gave their personal numbers and passports to those who still live here. And they also sold their votes for 100 lari.
Many of those who are married and do not live in the village sent their passports.
Excellent. How many?
There were quite a few. 5, 6 more.
Well done. Very good. Instead of the women who left this village for other villages, others placed ballots in the bin of the election precinct 30. The local governor asked you to do so?
How to say the ones who are married and no longer.
But their families live here.
Yes,
პასპორტები გამოგზავნა.
And you made them send their personal numbers?
yes, but they were on the list.
მარტო ნომრები ამოწერეთ?
Obviously, they would be on the list.
This is acceptable.
Yes, it is possible.
როგორ შეიძლება და ეგ როდის ჩაყარეთ უკვე?
And then when did you put them in?
აბა როდის?
Number at 3, then at 4 o'clock.
ნელ-ნელა ყრიდით?
Very good.
ძალიან კარგი, ძალიან კარგი.
The village of Iktila is one of the most densely populated places in Java-Kerti region. According to the records sent to the Central Election Commission, the turnout here at this pivotal election was 160 people higher than in 2021. Sergei Abgarian explained what made the locals so motivated. He said that a coordinator for the Georgian Dream sent 150 lari to him through a relative on the eve of the elections. Did they give money in exchange of the vote?
Yes, they did.
How much?
150th.
Did they pay to the other families too?
I don't know about others.
Who paid to you? The local governor?
Our relative, Grisha Karagapetian.
Who is he? Where does he work? I have to write it down.
I don't know where he works. Probably in Georgian Dream.
გრუზინსკო მიჩტო?
When did they give you the money?
Before the elections.
On the 25th?
Yes.
25-მა.
And your precinct is in Iktila? 15, right?
Yes.
I see. Then I should take a note of this. How many families have received the money?
точно не знаете?
And did you get cash?
Yes, cash.
How much?
Сколько?
150th.
Your surname?
Ваша фамилия?
The Abgarian.
Name?
Sergei.
Сергей. Ага, Сергей Абгарян.
Thank you, Mr. Sergey, and good luck.
Удачи вам.
There is a similar situation in the border village of Samaba, in the 15th election precinct of Ninotsminda. In this border village, border guards also take part in the elections via special lists. Compared to the 2021 elections, Georgian Dream has won almost twice as many votes here. According to locals, each vote was sold for 200 lari here. When did they hand out those 200 lari?
I don't know. I've heard it was in the middle of October.
They were giving cash?
I don't know. I have not received it.
They will hand out money in the village.
Yes, they said that, but I don't know how true it is. A neighbour told me that they will hand out 200 lari.
This is how election results came about in the Ninotsminda and Akhalkalaki, where the Georgian Dream received 88% and 87% of the votes, respectively. The election day is just an ordinary day here, a day when you can earn 100 lari and make it through 1 week.